Hi tubers, it's Lotus again. I'm not in the car this time. And I'm wearing my Call of Duty shirt that a special person bought me. Just in my own element before going to work, and I thought I'd just do another video. Today's video is about a lovely thing, and I'm being sarcastic, called hyperhidrosis. Hyperhidrosis, what that is your body overproduce something like for sweat. There is auxiliary, which is under the arms, the palms, you can have face, and then your feet. It started ever since middle school. Once the hormones started coming in, that's when the sweating started. I used to wear light colored shirts, and then there would be half moons underneath my arms. It was very embarrassing. It caused a lot of social anxiety, like, oh my god, I don't want anybody to see me sweat. So anyway, I used like regular deodorant. I mean, back then I wore Teen Spirit Stick. I wore all kinds of like female types of deodorant. But what I wanted to kind of gauge and advise is the first thing that you work on is with the underarms is to put some sort of alcohol there to minimize the amount of germs and bacteria that's under there. So you want to start with a alcohol base. One alcohol that my brother recommended is the green alcohol. You can get this almost anywhere. You can get it at Walmart. I believe some Dollar Trees have this, but this is wintergreen isopropyl alcohol. It gives you a little bit of a scent. If you have hypoallergenic skin, I would just go back to regular alcohol. And then other deodorants that I've tried almost every deodorant you could think of. I actually prefer male deodorants because they're a little bit stronger. That's up to you if you're a female and you have hyperhidrosis, if you want to do it that way. You don't have to pay the pink tax. Yeah, Dove, Degree, and yeah, that's about it, are the ones that have worked the best for me. Personally, I'm trying to work towards staying away from deodorants that have aluminum in it. Those type of deodorants basically cover up the issue and don't help because over time, because your skin is very absorbent and it absorbs all of that chalky stuff, like if it's the white type of roll-on. So once you switch to natural, like you start stinking really bad. It's because of all of that deodorant that's built up underneath your arms over time. But anyway, another one that I decided to just try on a whim, it's called Everyone for Everybody. It's natural deodorant spray, lemon and lavender. This one's really nice. I believe I got this from Target. Impulse buy. It actually is very nice. I don't know what extra they put in it. I know it's gotta be some sort of, yeah, alcohol, lemon, citrus, orange peel, lavender. It says apply 1 to 2 sprays on each underarm. However, with me, 4 does me pretty good. Yeah, this is some very strong stuff. This is a little bit stronger than alcohol, and however, I don't just use this as deodorant. I use this as like a base to get rid of the bacteria. And then I put my deodorant underneath. Sorry, excuse me. And then another thing that, excuse me. Another thing that dermatologists recommended was this lovely thing called Certain Dry. You can buy this over the counter, or not over the counter, but like on the shelves. It's in like a box. It is a little bit more. However, when you're first starting out, the thing that I recommend when using this, don't shave and then use it because you're not supposed to. The chemicals will make things burn. So like just wait a couple weeks after you shave, or wait a week or so after you've shaved, and then try it. You put this on at night, you roll it on. I would just do a couple swipes on each underarm. Make sure you have a shirt to protect like your blankets and stuff. But it doesn't stain your clothes. It's just recommended that you have something on. But the reason why you put this on at night is because your body is the coolest it is during, of all the time. at night, so this is good to have it absorbed during that time. This is highly recommended, especially when you stress out and stuff. That affects your pituitary gland, I believe, and you sweat. So I highly recommend this like before like you have like an important test, or you got like a date or something the next day. Put this on the night before and you won't regret it. It says doctor recommended, but it's just something that I've always made sure that I've had as a backup to help absorb some of that sweat. Another thing that I like to recommend, especially if you want to go natural, is tea tree oil. Putting all that alcohol on your body is drying out the skin, but this is actually a good natural antibacterial thing. You use it for your hair, you can use it for your skin. This is really good for a lot of different things, not just sweating issues. And again, this is actually this is lotion. However, I do like Dove's spray-on deodorant that they have. But if I do go back to Dove, I like to use the roll-on, even though it has aluminum and chalks everything up. But it does leave you smelling really good. So if you're just like in a hurry and you can't do the natural stuff, I always recommend Dove, men's or women's. And then what I'm using right now to go a little bit more natural, this is called Jason Tea Tree Deodorant Stick. This one smells really good. It's not overwhelming. It's not chalky, and this one is aluminum free. No parabens and phthalates. And yeah, I use this. I always have to do more than one swipe, but however, it's starting to last me a long time. So I think it's a good sign. So again, this is Jason Purifying Tea Tree Deodorant Stick. Now, this conversation is going to get a little bit real. When you are dealing with hyperhidrosis, it's not just about keeping the area clean with some sort of alcohol base and your deodorants. The other thing that you need to consider is staying hydrated, because whenever you're losing water, you need to replenish that water. You need to drink water. Drink. I cannot stress enough, you need to drink water while you have hyperhidrosis. It is very serious. And another thing is diet. I know doctors, like, they repeat this over and over again, like a lot of our issues are diets and stuff. What I would do is do a diary journal for what you eat. Do it for a whole month, right? However, on each day that you have an episode where you're like over sweating, write that down underneath what you ate for that week over that day. Well, basically the day that you have a lot of sweating issues, put that down inside the journal too. Reason why I say that is because there are certain things that trigger me to start sweating. Regular pasta is one of them. I don't know why. I don't have celiac disease or anything like that, but pasta triggers me and I sweat. Another thing for me is soda. Soda will trigger me if I have it one day, like the following day or maybe 2 days after, I will have a sweating episode. Another thing, energy drinks. Energy drinks will make me sweat like a whore in church. It's just one of those things. There are things that will trigger your body, I guess, basically to have a response, and maybe it's something that you might need to consider taking out of your diet, just to help you out, especially if you're in school. It's a little bit more taxing to have hyperhidrosis because it's just, you gotta be in school all day and it's hard to change, and it's too much work to have the same shirt when you go shopping, to buy two of the same shirts just to keep people from knowing that you sweat. Because if you change to a different shirt, people are like, why did you change your shirt? It's none of their business, but it's just one of those social anxiety things that to keep and help you out with. Other than that, just if you have affordable insurance and you're seeing a dermatologist, they do have, before they got the kind of a cure for it, they had me do Botox injections. However, I don't know the long-term effects of it. it did work for me for 3 months, and then you had to go back and get more injections. However, again, I don't know the long-term effects. After so many years of stopping, I kind of have a little bit of issues in this area. Whenever I'm like blushing or nervous, like this area burns. It's kind of a burning sensation. I don't know if that's a long-term effect. There's a longevity of it. They did come out with a new deodorant or something other that's supposed to help with hyperhidrosis, but again, you don't ever know what's the long-term effects of this. So again, just make sure you have an alcohol base to clean up the bacteria. Make sure you find a deodorant if you want to go natural, or if you don't care about aluminum, again, I recommend Degree or Dove, but again, that's just me. You can do Arm & Hammer, they're good too. If you're female, I would try to do a men's deodorant. They have like plain kinds if you're crazy about the scent, but I'm telling you, it helps out. And then consider your diet. Do a food diary for a month, and then write down the days that you have a sweating episode to see what might have or might not have caused you to sweat. And then keep yourself hydrated. And yeah. I always, one of my remedies was to do, always wear black up top, some sort of black to keep people from seeing sweat as much, like darker colors kind of help. But again, yeah, it's just one of those things that you just end up living with. Sometimes you just gotta bring an extra shirt, some wash wipes, and for women, a change of a bra, because when you sweat, it gets into your bra too. But yeah, it's a very hard condition to live with. I don't want to say disease, but you just find ways to live with it, and it's gonna be all right. If you guys have any other questions, or what kind of ways that you use to help with your hyperhidrosis, put it in the description below. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks guys, bye.